Hi, in this video we're going to show you a new feature called Redeem by Text Message, and if you're in your account it'll be in the left navigation under Redeem by Text Message here. So this feature is a really cool and useful feature. It allows you to interact with your gift certificates in our system via text message. So just regular text message that you have on your phone. I'm sure most people use it every day. And this is just another way to look up gift certificates and then redeem them if you need to via text message. You'll get a specific phone number that you'll just text the certificate number to, and it'll spit back the available balance, and then you can decide whether you need to redeem how much, or maybe you're just using it to look up certificates. This could be useful for businesses that have people out in the field, where it's not easy to go back to a computer, or they don't want to remember a login on their phone or an iPad or something like that, or maybe you don't want to deal with the certificate scanner app that we offer for free. Just a really useful tool, and again, maybe you're in a location that doesn't have good internet connection. Your business might be in an area like that where you can just use the data plan on your phone to interact with your account with the Gift Card Cafe to look up certificates and redeem them. All kinds of use cases there. But I'm just going to go ahead and click over and show you how to the process of registering a phone, because essentially you register a specific phone number, and then that phone can access your account via text message to look up certificates. And then once I show you the setup, then I'll show you how it actually works. So in your account, this account's actually set up to add 3 phones. There is a small fee for this service, a small annual fee, and the reason we charge a fee for this, and you may think text messages are free, and I'm sure they're included in your data plan. You don't actually pay for each text message, but when you're a software provider like us, we do actually pay for the text messages going back and forth for a feature like this. So there is a small annual fee for that service. So in your account you'll see a link to view pricing options, but this one's already set up to allow for up to 3 phones. And when you do pick a plan and how many phones you need, you can add and remove those phones at any time before the expiration period. So you may change and get a new phone number, or you might change staff members and you can remove their phone and add another one, and you can do that as many times as you like during that time period. So I'm just going to go ahead and add one here and put my phone number in. Then I'm going to assign a name. This could be a full name or a first name. I'm just going to use the first name here. You can put a nickname. This is what's going to show up in the logs for redemption logs. So when you go to look up a certificate, you can see who redeemed it and by what phone number. Actually, we record the phone number. And assign location. So this only applies if you have an account with multiple locations. So you have multiple locations for your business. You will have to assign a location, and then that is one of the limitations of this feature, as where one phone number can only be assigned to one location. But if you just have one location, you won't even see this option here, so it may not apply to you. But just something to note: if you do have multiple locations, a single phone number has to be assigned to a location for redemption purposes. So when you redeem from that phone, it'll be applied to that location. But if you don't use that, you don't have to worry about that feature. Just something to note. So I'm just going to hit Add Phone, and what this is going to do is send a text message to my phone, and I hear that I just got it, and we'll look at that in a second. But let me just go back, and you see this phone is now registered, and I can actually resend if I lose that phone number. But I'm going to show you how to add it to your contact list, which is what you're going to want to do. And I can delete it and add a new phone. So let's jump over to the phone. So here we are on my phone. You'll see I have a text message waiting, so I'm going to click on that. And then you'll see the phone number. That's the number you're going to want to save to your contacts. A little welcome message to say save this to your contacts, and then some instructions. This is an iPhone. You can just save it to your contacts however you normally would for your phone. I'm just going to give it a name. called gift certificates, so I can easily remember that. And be sure in your contacts to save it as a mobile phone so that it's identified when you send a text message. Now that it's saved to your contacts, anytime you want to look up a gift certificate, just go to your text message and send a text to that number. Let's give it a try. So here I'm going to open up a text message and I'm going to search gift certificates. So I'm just sending it a text message. And I'm going to type in the word find. That's the keyword that you're going to use to trigger your interactions every time you send a text to this number. And then it's going to reply back, and I'm going to put in the certificate number because I have a customer in front of me and I'm looking at their certificate. I'm typing in the number and I'm going to search, and if it's valid, it'll spit back the info, which it does, the issue date and the available balance, and then I can either reply with the amount to redeem, which I'm going to do, $25, or I could hit find to search another one. So it gives me a success. And now I'm going to look up another certificate. This time I'll do a payment request, which if you use that feature, you'll know that's a little bit different, where it's not a redemption, it's either open or closed. And you can do that as well. So our system will detect the difference between a regular gift certificate and a payment request. And you'll see that in a second here when I search that. And it should come back. Yep, a little different, so it's going to show the payment date and the status is open, and I can just go ahead and reply with close instead of an amount, and that'll close out that payment request. And same thing, it'll come back with a success if it all worked well. And anytime you need to start over again, you just want to search find, and that'll restart everything. So I'm just going to type in an invalid certificate number, and you'll kind of see a bad message come back. So, and then you would just hit find again. So let's hop back into the panel here, and I'll show you what this looks like in your account. So I'm over here in the view orders, where you typically go to look up and redeem a certificate, and again, that's all still available to you. But here's the certificate number I redeemed a minute ago. I'm just going to hop in here, and you'll see the $25 that I redeemed, the timestamp, the location. Again, if you don't use location, that won't be there. And then by Carl, so the name I assigned to that phone number, plus the phone number. So that's in there for your records that it was redeemed. And you can see, you can go ahead, as long as you have permissions, you can go ahead and delete that. If, let's say, you fat-fingered it and made a mistake, you will have to log into the website here and correct any of those mistakes if you do have them, but you can do that. You just can't do it through the text message. So hopefully you like this feature, and if you have any questions, give us a call or shoot us an email. Thanks. Bye.